Hey everybody, what's up? Hi friends, thanks for stopping in. Okay, today we'll get right into it. We're doing a corned beef brisket. Yep, she's all thawed out and ready to go. Gotta get that cabbage used up. so, I haven't made a whole lot of these. I think I maybe have made, you know, maybe three. And once I tried it, I mean, it was like, wow, this is really good. but anyway, this is takes all day to cook. It's going in the crock pot. Well, the bottom part's over there, the heating part. But we get it, in here because it's quarter to 10 on June the 13th, 2025. And I need to get it going so I can have it for supper. Yeah, if I don't get it going, it ain't gonna get ready. It's 'cause it takes at least like 8 hours slow cooking, and that makes it real tender, real juicy, and so let's get going on it. Now this is looks crazy the way I'm going to open it. From what I gather, it's the way you're supposed to do it. Okay, this is my trusty kitchen scissors. Okay, just kind of, now, you think you're supposed to wash it. Well, the first time I did this, I think that's what I did. And then I found out that's not the way you do it. You pour all of it, everything that's in here into your pot. And the juices and everything. Because it's all going to cook up anyway. Come on out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I'm putting the fat side up so that, when it cooks, all them, good juices go, down through the meat. And yeah, baby, boy, it barely fits in here. But it's fitting. Okay, let me wash my hands. Wash the scissors off. Okie dokie. Now, let's see. Let me get some statistics on this. This is $5.78 a pound, and this is 3.42 pounds. Total price $19.77. Okay. Says use or freeze by July 30th, 2025. So, anyway, this is brand is Grobel's Premium Meat, flat cut. Okay. miss it, did I? Usually there's a seasoning packet. There it is. I knew there's that little sucker. Okay. There you go. Where's my hands again? Well, I need to cut this. Let me rinse this off. Okay. Look, here's the little seasoning packet that comes in it. Now this looks like the everything bagel seasoning, and so I'm going to also add uh, some of that to it, because you know me, I like lots of seasoning. So here we go. I hope you all been doing good. Woke up, I got some good sleep and woke up feeling pretty good today. Thank goodness, because I needed to do this. Now the way I do this is, that's basically all you have to do to it. I mean, you don't want to add no salt because it's, it's been brined and, soaked and stuff, and which what makes it good. And so basically, put this in the trash. Okay, basically all I do is put it over into the crockpot container heater and just set it on low and let it go. You don't, first, heat it in a pan and do anything to it. You just put it in there and plug it in and just, let it go. And then all these juices, rise up in there, and then it just, kick it on slow. And so usually I'll start it out on high, just to get it, the heater going. And then, and then I'll pretty quick turn it down to on slow cook. And that way it makes it, good and tender. So, before I start, just, maybe a little chit chat. Yeah, 3 minutes. Is that 8 minutes? Or 8 minutes past? No way. Okay, maybe I won't do a lot of chit chatting, but I did a weigh-in this morning, which I don't usually weigh this much, but I'm just seeing, what's going on. And I lost a half a pound in 2 days. I'll take that. So now down to, 169. Yeah. It's good when you start going, down that path, and you want to keep it up. And, cause I'd been like at the one place for, a while. And I wouldn't mind losing another, 5 or 6 more. Don't hurt nothing. However, my one doctor told me, the nutritionist, the stomach doctor, the one I take, or bowel doctors, whatever they're called. I told her that since I've been taking this medication, these enzymes, that I put on a little weight, and she said, well, good, that means it's working. And I said, yeah, but I don't want to put my weight back on. I worked too hard to get it off. And she said, yeah, you're not fat. She said, you're not overweight. You're just right for your age, and you need a little extra weight on there in case you get ill, and so according to her, I'm fine, my weight, but you know, I want to make sure I don't outgrow my jeans. Not that I wear them that much. I save my jeans for going out, to store and places like that, and then I wear my leggings, jeggings, whatever, around the house because they're comfortable. I like to be comfortable. Okay, we got 11 minutes on here, so I'm going to close this down, and we'll pick back up later, and when it gets done, and then I'll show you the end product and how tasty it is. So y'all take care. Love you. uh, don't forget, let your light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Remember that song when you was a kid? Yeah. Well, I got a video coming up. It's going to be it's scheduled to publish, I think, tonight or tomorrow. Maybe it's tomorrow. I got a couple more I'm working on. I got a couple more that I'm gonna work on, and I hope you enjoy them. I'm gonna do some on my hobbies. I've had a lot of hobbies and a lot of different kinds of jobs and stuff, and so I might do some of that. But in the meantime, even within those kinds of videos, still do some, diet stuff. And see, I'm mainly on, maintenance now. So, and it's hard to remember, but I think I've been, like, it's been like 3 years since I, lost the main majority of the weight. And I think it took like, I don't know, maybe a year, maybe a year and a half. It's hard to remember. Time just passes, in my world, and it just I just don't keep track of it like that well. It just goes, and and lately I've had a turn of bad luck, bad karma, something, something's going on, and but I'm dealing with it. I mean, I had the video that's getting ready to come out. I had to do it twice because the first time somehow I messed it up. It was the picture on it was like real small. Instead of the full screen or whatever. It was little bitty. It was like, what the heck happened? And I'd already uploaded it because I didn't know it was going to be like that, and I checked it after it uploaded to YouTube, and I thought, uh-oh, that don't look right. So I had to delete it, and then I had to redo it, and then the second time it came out fine. I don't know, I might have clicked the button again and did something. That's probably what happened because that's I need to quit doing that. I need to just do that, like use and practice videos. And okay, this is getting too long. All right, I'll check in with you later. Bye bye. Yum yum. Welcome back. Well, it's ready, and I'm starved. Check this out. Look how red in here. It's well done. I mean, it's just the way You know, it's supposed to look. Mmm. It's so tender. Here it is, plated up. Let's see, get it around here. Check it out. Steaming hot. Now let this beef, oh, it's probably been cooling for probably close to an hour and sitting in most of its juices. Now the cabbage I cooked in water, but I got juices out of the crockpot that came off of here. Put it in there to cook it in to give it a little more. So yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Well, where's my fork? Oh, I left my fork over there. I'll grab another one. Okay, watch this. Did you see that? No need for a knife. I got one here, but don't think I'm going to need it. Look, it's going to melt in my mouth, I can tell. Melting. Oh my. That is so tender. I never saw steaks were this tender. This cabbage is still pretty hot. Looks like it's steaming. Just took it out of the pan. Well, what do you think? Check it out. It's just tender as can be. Look. A little spices. It's got real good flavor. Good with some cabbage here. Oh, that is the spot. Yeah, it went in the crock pot, low cooker, in 8 hours. And this is how it turns out. And you don't have to watch it. You don't have to fool with it. You just put it in there and forget it for 8 hours. That's all you do. I don't generally eat carrots, but with this, I need a little bit of carrot. So I was playing this meal. Okay, baby carrots go with it. This is am I mooning? Well, 5 minutes. You don't need to see me. Have to watch me inhale this. So I'm gonna turn her off, and hope if you ever give it a try, just put it in a comment and let me know. I'll tell you, can't go wrong with corned beef brisket. Uh, so take care. Loves you. And you know what to do. And don't forget, to share. And don't forget, when you watch a video, you should try to watch it all the way through. Because you never know where the good, profound gems might land, and, or, watch part of it and then come back later, let it go to history, come back later, and, watch the other half. I'm going to try to keep them shorter, and maybe split. I started working on one earlier, and I'm probably going to split it up. I'm going to talk more about the diet, and how good way to approach it, and then maintenance, because I'm mainly on maintenance now. So and it's been over 3 years, probably over 3.5 years, maybe 4. Could it be 4? It might be getting close to, might be 4 or close to it. Okay, well, ciao, take care, bye-bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.